Data for UN from the UN humanitarian aid shows that at least 18 uh, crisis locations which are already experiencing food insecurity may experience acute food insecurity if help is not delivered quickly. Very soon, Tinubu will now be talking about palliative. Do you know that the palliative they talked about till today is just went down the drain? The report noted that since October 2023, Nigeria and some other countries have joined a host of others on the list of hunger hotspots where acute food insecurity is likely to deteriorate further in the coming month. Although many hotspots are in Africa, fears of famine persist in Gaza and Sudan, where conflict continues to rage, fueling the regional risk of new hunger emergencies, warned the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO and the World Food Programme. Once a famine is declared, it is too late. Many people will have already starved to death, said Cindy McCain. In Somalia in 2011, half of the 250,000 people who died of hunger perished under famine was officially declared. The world failed to heed the warning at the time and the repercussions were catastrophic. We must learn the lesson and act now to stop this hotspot from igniting a firestorm of hunger. The devastating hunger crisis underway in South Sudan is so severe that the number of people facing starvation and death there is projected to almost double between April and July 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. Tight domestic food supplies and sharp currency depreciation are driving food prices soar, compounded by likely floods and recurrent waves of subnational conflict, the report explained. A projected further rise of returnees and refugees from Sudan is likely to increase acute food insecurity among both new arrivals and host communities. Chad, the Domestic Republic of Congo, Myanmar, the Syrian Arab Republic, and Yemen are also hotspots of very high concern and reported notes. A large number of people in this country face critical acute food insecurity coupled with worsening drivers that are expected to further intensify life-threatening conditions in the coming month. Since October 2023, the Central African Republic, Lebanon, Mozambique, Nigeria, Myanmar, Sierra Leone, and Zambia joined Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Malawi, Somalia, and Zimbabwe on the list of hunger hotspots where acute food insecurity is likely to deteriorate further in the coming month. Although conflict remains one of the main drivers of food insecurity, the joint early warning report from WFP and FAO emphasize that climate shocks are responsible also, not least the still lingering El Nino. Although what weather phenomenon is now coming to an end, it is evident that its impact was severe and widespread. The report authors insisted, pointing the devastating drought in southern Africa and extensive flood in East Africa. Okay. To cut the long story short, you heard it. The simple thing is that Nigeria has joined all other countries who are on a hotspot of hunger, which can lead to insecurity, and that is exactly where we are today. Naira currency depreciation, which of course we are there. I expect Reno Mokre and Ononuga to come and explain what this one means. The other time I heard Joe Igbokwe, was it last year or this year, when he was saying that people were complaining, people are complaining, yet there are a lot of houses are springing up in Lagos. There are a lot of houses are springing up, so that means people are just lying. People are just exaggerating things beyond what it ought to be. Whether it is a Obio or Atiku or the opposition, or generally, maybe they were the one that instigated this write-up. We expect those who are always talking. I know that Rufai he will talk, put for this matter. But all those ones, let them come and defend all these things. Well, we Igbo supported Tinubu for second term, so he would teach Yoruba and Hausa lesson. They think they wanted to teach Igbo and obedience. It is in our DNA to suffer. They will still come here and be attacking Peter Obi and Igbo tribe. You have the vehicle in your custody and you are the driver. Oh yeah, move the car now, but you can't even find the steering, talk less of gear. Oh my goodness, how can this be experienced in the midst of so much abundance? It is a really sad state. I am not even pessimistic. By then, I'm not even in support of Tinubu administration. I'm an optimist. But for those who are wishing Nigeria evil, may their evil wish turn against them. You know, go for this one don't be by prayer, because if not by prayer, people had prayed this thing that what we are experiencing should not even come. We are not doing the right thing. Yes, you must. There's something that prayer will work with. If you like, we'll pray 100 times, so you know, go do anything. For how long does one believe and keep doing the same thing and expect a different result? That is insanity. Wrong justification in order to maintain a wrong belief is very dangerous in the reality of life, especially in the 21st century. Try and embrace change. Why my Christianity is teaching me to keep pushing hard when things are tough, teaching me to knock harder even if the door refuses to open until one day it shall open. But that teaching is whatever mediocrity in the system. Jagaban is doing well. All of us dey inside. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, okay, well done for them. Mazi Kanu once said this. I can remember the video vividly. We are seeing it right before our eyes. There is trouble in the land. Let not shy away from the truth. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu said, by the time things are not done properly, that Nigeria will just be like a Somalia. Yeah. I remember. Focus on agricultural, train farmers. So they are supposed to be told. So they are supposed to be encouraged to do that. They needed to be taught that. Okay, those who build Lagos, those who know how to lead the way, we can now see the result of all of that. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.